Hello, my name is Mars, and welcome back to Shadows over Loathing. It's the start of our second day, so and Vivian's doing a big stretch. So I guess we just gotta go to Jessica and see what our next assignment is. Hey there, Vivian, how'd you sleep? Fine, until a mob guy crawled in my bedroom window. Oh yeah, that window is pretty lousy. Anyway, the next antique I need you to find is a compass. The directions kind, not the circles kind. The Detectatron says it's out near Crystaldream Lake. I don't know where that is, but I bet it's too far to walk. Do you have a car I can borrow? No, but I have something even better than that. 2 cars? A bus pass. The stop out front is your gateway to a whole wide world of adventure. An unlimited bus pass, good for an entire year. It's truly a ticket to a world of moderate convenience and comfort. Swell, thanks. Where do I go when I get there? Unfortunately, I couldn't get a more specific reading than near the lake. Something about the place is making the instruments go all screwy. Here, take this map. This picture postcard of Crystaldream Lake is detailed enough to serve as an ersatz map. This is a postcard. It has a map of the lake on it. It has a picture of the lake on it. Yeah, that's what a map is. A picture of a place. I guess I can't argue with that logic. Okay. You check the message pad next to the phone. There's a note for you. Call Don T with a phone number. Okay. Salutations. Whom is telephoning, might I inquire? Hi, Don. It's me, Vivian. Ah, you recipientated my missive. Commendable. Yeah, what's up? There is an assignment of which I require your performation. An assignment? Were I the comedic sort, I might refer to it as an undertaking. I'm glad you aren't the comedic sort. There is an antiquated distillery near Crystaldream Lake. Grandpa Joe's distillery, to be precocious. It was abandoned when Prohibition began, albeit with its liquor manufacturer casing equipment intact. A group contrapositive to our own has claimed it as their territory, and we wish these bloodsuckers to be evicticated with extreme prejudice. So, you want me to give the bums rush to a bunch of rival mob goons? There is no underground criminal organization that rivals our own in this vicinity. When I say bloodsuckers, it is my intentioning that you will observe in that phraseology a high degree of literalness. The group to which I referenced are Nosferatu. Let's just go with question mark what? Nosferatu, Longswear, Strigoi, Draculas, vampires. Okay, I get it. You're telling me there are actual vampires in this part of the world? Affirmative. They have been a pain in our necks for quite an extensive period of time. Oh, I appear to have inadvertently voiced another witticism. I didn't notice. Alright, I'll take care of your vampires. I guess it isn't that much weirder than the fishmen. Where's this distillery? Don Toblerone gives you directions to the place, eventually. Additional to that, you will be requisitioning the combination for the lock. Let me guess, is it 1, 2, 3, 4? Certainly not. Kindly allow us the credit for a modicum of operational securitizing. We selected the most unassailable combination possible. 9999. Alright, bye. Okay? I'm gonna get a boon. +1 physical armor. Oh, look at her. Alright. I'm gonna get a boon. Ooh. A blonde flapper cracks her chewing gum, then gives you a sharky grin and a little wave. Hey there, kitty cat. You're Vivian Saunders, right? I love her freckles. They're so cute. That's me. Pleased to meet ya. I'm Molly. Molly Buttons, they call me. Charmed. So how do you know my name? The boss sent me to lend you a hand, and to keep an eye on you, savvy? What? Hey, now, I put in my 2 weeks' notice before I left Poughkeepsie, fair and square. Huh? No, not that boss, Dora. The boss. The boss? You know, the mob boss. Oh, the boss. Sheesh, I can't tell if you got a screw loose or if you're just funning with me. I like to keep people guessing. So what, you're supposed to partner up with me? That's the deal, McNeil. And do what? What's a 20-something girl like you doing working for the mob anyway? Hey now, I ain't just a pretty face. She pulls a Tommy gun with a full-size drum magazine from behind her back, gives it a flip in the air, and catches it with a mad glitter in her eyes. Holy jeez. Put that away before someone sees it. Hehehe. Cripes, you have to whisper, the boss, but you're fine with waving a machine gun around in public? So we teaming up or what? Sure, why not? Welcome to the party. Peachy, you want I should come with you right now, or cool my heels at the purple door for a while? Come with me now. Let's just see what her moveset is, you know? Hey, Obi, mind waiting for me at the purple door? Suits me just fine. My dogs are barking up a storm. You got it. Let's hit the bricks. Alright, we got a jewelry store. This reminds me of your favorite Sherlock Holmes story, The Case of Assorted Jewelry. Fancy jewelry, fancily presented. Hi, my name's Visited. Hello, I'm Dorothy Rudkin. If you want a ring or amulet or whatever, old Daddy Robs will fix you right up. Cool. What do you have for sale? Baked stone brooch or a fancy tie tack? You don't even have a muscle thing? Jeez, I wish there was a way to... Hold on, I gotta check my stats. Let's look at this map. Okay. And my current thing is +1 mysticality. Yeah, I already have an accessory that's mysticality. What? Why do I want more? I feel like getting the jewelry store was a bad choice. Okay. Ah! I get money. Alright. I feel like my HP is a lot lower than it was yesterday, so... Actually, let's beef up on physical armor. One wine coming up. Fancy Dan pulls a jug out from under the counter and pours some into a wine glass. Cheers. You drink the wine, trying not to remember where the grapes come from. You've had some wine and you're feeling fine. Can you have more than one? Okay. Oh no, it replaces it. Okay. I do have 2 armor. That must be from something else. Hey, first of all, let's decide what we're going to invest in next. Let's see. My mysticality is currently the lowest. But I don't really need mysticality for much. It would still be good. You know? Yeah, it would still be good to have about equal. Yeah. And how much did I need for that book? Oh, I got a skill. Free for all. Deal 3 physical damage to all enemies and allies. Okay. Okay, and you read a few of the shorter poems. They inspire you to feats of unpredictable violence. There are some longer poems too, but they look kind of boring. You'd probably be able to appreciate them if you really made the time for it. If you do, free for all will only deal damage to you and not your allies. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. You concentrate on the longer poems until their beautiful, complex language is echoing in your head, like a brawl in a room with bad acoustics. You absentmindedly kick and punch the book until it's nothing but a pile of confetti. Each tiny piece emblazoned with a beautiful single-word poem. Okay, I need to eat some food. Jeez, I wish it showed you... God. What kind of armor you have. I wish it shows you that from this screen. I think that max HP... Well, let's see what potions we have first. Increased Moxie, Spooky Armor, Cold Armor, Mysticality, and Max AP. Ooh, that might be good. Muscle, and that doesn't do anything. I'm gonna drink that. You drink the substance, which is entirely unlike tea. Tea is a liquid, for one thing. You're feeling pretty agitated from that sludge, which means it either had some residual caffeine in it or something so dangerous and toxic that your body is constantly running a constant low-grade panic attack. Slurp, slurp. Okay. And so I have about equal everything. Let's just up my HP a little bit. You eat the sausage and then wait for the blood in your stomach to be absorbed into the blood in the rest of your body. You've got an entire sausage's worth of extra blood in you. Tastes like pennies. Gross. Okay. I think that's a pretty good deal for today. I'm gonna go to the hobo camp and... Oh. I'm gonna warm my hands a little bit so I got that cold armor. I feel like that's something I should do every day. Molly notices some tin cans scattered in an alley and stops to stack them into a pyramid. Let's do some bean shooter practice. Every little bit helps, and anyway, my fingers get itchy. Seems like maybe we shouldn't be shooting guns in the middle of the city. Oh, baloney. It's copacetic. The fuzz here ain't worth a plugged nickel, and who else is gonna raise a beef when we're clearly healed? I'll take your word for it as soon as I can figure out what it was. The two of you take turns shooting at the cans until you run out of cans. Yay. I like voicing Molly. She's fun. I might keep her around just for that. And let's talk. Hey, Molly, everything alright? My Roscoe's getting rusty. Let's blow this joint and go find some action. So how do you like Ocean City? Oh, baby, it's the berries for sure. That's good, right? Where else can you farm kale by drilling rats all day and go out hoofing at your choice of juice joints at night? That's good, right? Yeah, she's cute. Yeah, let's just wander. I want to see how she does in combat. Alright. Fight them. Ding. Alright. Alright, we beat both of their familiars. Alright. Alright, Molly. Shoot a random enemy for physical damage 4 times. Or kneecap John Liam the Loafer for 1 physical damage, reducing their muscle by 1. Okay, so that's kind of like my broom. That's fun. Yay! Alright. I can kill him. Alright. I feel like I didn't do as well at that as I could have because, I mean, I did fine, obviously. I feel like it wasn't a good enough test of Molly because she got her stats reduced immediately, but, let's go to the bus stop. Is there anything else I want to do around here? Actually, let's see. What sort of crafting items do I have? Not a lot. Yeah. Okay, so I guess I'll just go. What am I doing? I'll just go to Crystaldream Lake. Chapter 2. The Spooky Forest. Ooh. We're at the lighthouse. The lighthouse keeper, presumably. Excuse me, are you the lighthouse keeper? Sorry to bother you. My name's Vivian Saunders. Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. Are you okay? He's got some social anxiety, I bet. He needs to pump himself up before he talks to people. I just ain't talked out loud in a while. I get rusty. I see. Lighthouse keeping's a lonely job, huh? Well, it's solitary, that's for sure. I ain't mind it, though. Ain't exactly a people person. What can I do for ya? What does a lighthouse keeper actually do? Well, used to be I had to light a lamp every sundown, and then douse it again at sunrise to save on fuel. Used to be? When it was an oil lamp. We got a hookup to the electrical grid a couple of years ago, though, so now I just leave it on all the time. But all I have to do now is change the bulb once in a while. I bet you'd have to change it less often if you didn't leave it on during the day. It sounds very peaceful. It is. Nice and quiet and plenty of time on my hands. You must have a bunch of hobbies. Got a book and a whittling knife and plenty of middle distance to stare into. Being a lighthouse keeper seems like it would be a fun job if I had Wi-Fi. I need my computer to pass the time, but it sounds like a nice, low demand job. How'd you get into this line of work? Oh, my family's always been lighthouse keepers. On both sides. Ma and Pa kept lighthouses within sight of each other. Used to wink the lights back and forth, once in a while. Aw, that's kind of romantic. You know, I never did find out how I was actually born. What? Anyway, was there something you needed? Did they never meet in person? Did your mother get pregnant from flashing lights? Okay. Have you seen an old compass around? The directions kind or the circles kind? Directions. Got an old one I picked up in an estate sale about, 20-odd years ago, I reckon. I'd show it to you, but it's upstairs and the lighthouse is flooded. Flooded? Filled right up to the top. Have a look through the window there and you might see a fish pass by. How did that even happen? Pump broke. No, I mean, how does a lighthouse just fill up with water? We aren't even below sea level here. Something to do with the tides, I reckon. This is a lake. Anyhow, I need a glaxing valve to fix the pump. There's a hardware store down the road a piece, if you've a mind to help out. Alright. Ask about the chess set? This is a nice chess set. Did you whittle the pieces yourself? Took me 16 years. It took you 6 months to carve each piece? Pawns went quicker in the tall ones, but more or less, The horses were particularly tricky. No sense in rushing it. I guess not. It's an arcane oven. Do some cooking. Nah, I'll wait until I have some mana-enriched flour. Oh. The housekeeper's bed is simple but very tidy. A single book sits on the table. War and Peace, huh? That's a hefty one. Mind the bookmark now. Of course. Oh, looks like you just started. Been reading it about 5.5 years. Your bookmark is still in chapter 1. I just got up to the last sentence of it. I've been reading one word every day. War and Peace is almost 600,000 words long. Aya, don't tell me how it ends. I won't. Pump contraption. Alright. Let's go to the hardware store. Why are we taking the long way? Oh, there's a road. 3 figures approach you, their faces obscured by the shadows of the trees. Wah! Whoa! Excuse me, what? Who are you? As they step into the light, you see that they have human bodies, but their heads are hideous, misshapen fungal growths. They glare at you with beady black eyes. What? What? Holy crap on toast. Attack them. What's he preparing? Manmush. Devastating spells. Okay. Oh, geez. Right. I feel like this free-for-all is gonna be worth it. Yeah. So I'm just gonna... Yeah. Alright, so they waste a turn. That's pretty easy. 7 times. Mushroom steak. Hopefully those guys weren't a diplomatic envoy or something like that. This is not really a steak, but a steak-sized slab of mushroom stem. Steak is just easier to say than all that. What? Ooh. After a short hike, you find a small hardware store nestled in the sparse woods surrounding the lake. It's the very model of a down-home country hardware store, except that it doesn't have any old-timers sitting out front chewing the fat. Maybe it's their day off, or maybe they ran out of fat. Hobo code. Nice man, asking for candy. Neat. You don't understand the purpose of any of these tools. This barrel has a joke price tag on it, 10,000 meat. A barrel of rusty nuts and bolts, in case you want to buy some garbage, I guess. Paints in all of the season's trendiest patented colors, such as clementine cream and squash indigo and bright violet. The proprietor, you presume? Hiya! Welcome to Valley Hardware, best hardware store in Crystaldream Valley. Because it's the only hardware store in the valley? No, because it's the only hardware store... Ah, shucks, miss, you preempted my joke. Heh, sorry. No hard feelings. Good to see a new face around. What can I do for you? Ask about candy. Why, sure, here you go. He pulls a piece of hard candy out of a jar under the counter and hands it to you. A little piece of candy given to you by a friendly hardware man. Increases physical armor by 3. Thanks. Ask about a valve. Glarston? He's having trouble with his iron lung. Glaxton valve? Well, shucks, they stopped making those things nearly a decade ago. I guess there's a slight chance there's still one in the back room. Ain't been back there since termites got the inventory. Or maybe after it got flooded. Anyway, it's a real biblical style of disaster back there. Here, I'll unlock the door for you so you can take a look around. If you can find a Glaxton valve in that mess, you're welcome to it. Thanks. Mind your step in there. What else do you have for sale? Battery. Comfy hat lining. Add +3 maximum HP to a hat. Oh, that was the other thing I wanted to do. Was, go to the guy who takes pictures of hats and have him take a picture of some of my hats. Add +1 physical armor to a pair of pants. Sharpening stone. Steel-toed boots. People will hear you coming. Heals your muscle +3 stench damage. Ooh. I'll have to consider. I'll buy these things that make my stuff better. Alright. Alright. I don't want a chef's hat. I mean, this already has more HP, so I think I'll add this. If I get a better hat, I'll add this and, like, make it better. Make it comparable to the Uncursed Fedora, but I'll add the, tentacle skin. Yes. Alright. Eldritch Uncursed Fedora. And pants. Mildew jeans. I'll add some hot armor. Yes. You spray the asbestos all over your pants, rendering them fireproof. Safety first. Fireproof mildew jeans. Okay. I'll deal with the rest of it. Ooh. Later. Oh, goodness. Pile of waterlogged garbage. These boxes will be perfect for storing a collection of mildew clothes, like my pants. Nasty trash. Alright. It's a good thing you don't care what month it is, because this calendar is worthless. Alright. Something's wrong with the door in a way that termites and flooding doesn't readily explain. Step through it. You step through the hole in the door and immediately... Ooh, it's sepia tone now. You immediately feel a sickening lurch in your stomach and a burst of "this was a bad idea" in your mind. Like when you hit the first drop in a traveling carnival's rusty and hastily assembled roller coaster. After a moment, when the feeling has subsided enough, you open your eyes and look around. It looks like you're still in the same place you were, except someone came in and cleaned everything up while you weren't looking. Huh. Make some stuff? Anarchist hardware. Heal for 10 and cool on fire. Heal all allies for 10 HP. Yeah, heck yeah. Sometimes you need to soothe a bunch of people very quickly. Okay. There's a 1917 calendar on the wall by the desk. It looks brand new. As you leave the storeroom, the shopkeeper spins around and you both stare at each other in surprise. You because the shopkeeper looks quite a bit younger than he did when you went in there, and him because, hey now, what in the heck were you doing in my back room? And how'd you get back there without me seeing ya? I'm, a termite inspector. I didn't call for any termite inspector. No, I do surprise inspections, so the termites won't find out in advance. Well, how'd you get past me? I'm very good at my job. Huh. Well, I don't expect you found any termites. I make my own custom pesticide. Yes, it seems to be pretty effective. I might have to go back in there for a follow-up check later, though. That's fine, I suppose. Just don't move stuff around too much. I like to keep tidy back there. No problem. Paints in all of the season's most popular colors, such as plain yellow and conservative yellow and old-fashioned green. Because it's the only hardware store in the valley? Huh, that's a good one. I'll have to remember that. I'm sure you will. Outhouse rentals? You're renting out houses? I mean, you're renting out outhouses? Yeah, at least I was. Now that indoor plumbing's starting to get popular, there's no market for them anymore. Just got the one left, and after that, I'm calling it quits on putting up new ones. Can I rent the last one? Sure thing. It'll be 200 meat up front for the installation, and half that each month afterward for maintenance. What maintenance do you do? I pump some powdered lime down the hole, clean out the ventilation pipes, and check for splinters. And once the pit starts to get full, I'll move the outhouse over a couple of yards and dig a new one for you. Plus, you get a free subscription to the local newspaper. Does he have anything different for sale? Oh, he has more of everything. Nice. Yeah, would like more money than that. I'd like to buy one of those new Glaxton valves. Ah, sorry. Government fellows bought my entire stock. What? Yeah, for the big dam they're building. I can order you one, though. How long would that take? 6 to 8 weeks. Would you mind holding on to it for me if I'm not back right away? Oh, sure, that's no problem. How long you figure? 11 years? Haha, what? No, forget I said that's not a problem. Well, nuts. Listen, I can tell you they bought a heap more Glaxton valves than what they're going to need for that dam. If you go up to the work site, you might get the foreman to sell you one of their spares. Where is it? Southeast end of the valley. You got a map? Well, I have a postcard. Crystaldream Lake? I never heard of that. But it's got a little picture of a dam on it there, see? That's about the same place relative to here. Great, thanks. Alright. What is it that we have to do now? Look for a Glaxton valve at the dam in Crystaldream Valley. Yeah, okay. Alright. Well, we're stuck back in time right now. But I still think I'm going to end the episode here. So, I have been Mars, and I will be back with more Shadows over Loathing.